There you go. Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be getting started on round 2 in just a moment, and we've actually got a kind of cooking matchup at the moment. We've got a pretty interesting one coming up.
Are we showing the deck one?
We're not going to be showing it. We're privy to it, but we'll be able to pull up the cards for it throughout the rounds. Yeah, I'm personally really excited.
You've commentated this deck before, haven't you? Was it in Portugal?
Yeah, I watched Pete lose an unlosable matchup. No, because Pete lost to it on freezer control. Because in fairness to him, he damage checked his 2 Blaster Jokers in that game, and his opponent crit sacked him. And he had 1 in 3, 3 cards in deck. He was about to win con his opponent, and then he had to take a damage, and it was OT and 2 grade 3s, and then OT decked him out. So he's like, oh well.
In fairness, from what you've said, checking crits is part of the win con.
Seems to be sometimes. Yeah. No, it's more than Pete checked a defensive OT.
Yeah.
And that OT decked him out.
But you said
on 3.
The opponent crit sacked, right?
No, so he was going. Pete had it in the bag. It's that because he damage checked his 2 Blaster Jokers, so it meant he couldn't Legion for the rest of the game. So he was on the clock in a way in the deck that can only try and
stall the game. Out,
yeah, and then if he damage checked any of his grade 3s, whatever he top decks, he strides, he egogs his opponent and wins. But because it was a 1 in 3, if he checks the OT, he dies on the spot. But because then he just takes it out.
This is crest.
Yeah, and I think if we're going to be transitioning over to the main screen in just a moment, and our players are going to be good to start whenever they're ready. Let's just reset the damage counters.
Tell me when you've mulliganed, yeah? Huh? Tell me when you've mulliganed.
Yeah, you guys are good to go when you're good to go. We'll get the timer started. But in the meantime, guys, again, really cool matchup. We can see the tiles at the top. You don't get to see these plans very often, especially Shadow Paladin anymore.
Shadow Paladin could be a lot of things, right?
There you go. That's going to be round 2 of DCS Germany kicking off.
So Vic is fast. So we know we have a Shiranui OG Swordbreaker. Oh my god, it's like I'm 10 years old again.
God, you're a child. You are Bobby.
I'm a baby. The main on the opening is very strong.
Vina main search Gina main put you Lord insult.
You have PTSD, my friend. Getting blasted dark.
I have spent too long in the kitchen, and my food is burnt.
God, the blasted dark.
God, we should ban Bendy.
Twin drive. Card shops in Japan are shaking and crying right now. Donna, oh my god, this makes me excited.
1, 2. That's a Razael.
That's a Razael. Okay, so now it's fairly obvious what's going on here. Also, Karma Collector, the countercharge PG from G-Set 3. 10 years old, by the way.
Yeah, and there you go. You can see the G-Guard promo for Shadow Paladin. I believe you need to pull it up because I know the deck log is bugged. I believe it lets you intercept from back row and give it shield and then bounce it to hand.
Do I have it in my... I don't have it in my bag, but yes, it gives 2 units shield.
And lets them intercept from back row and bounce them, right? Bounce them to hand at the end.
And then if you don't pick 2, your Vanguard gets 5k. Deck log is broken apparently, so...
Yeah, so I think you can only pull up the Genesis ones, yeah. I think that's a bug, but I'm sure they'll fix it.
Hang on, did he just hold on it twice?
My brother in Christ.
Vixer.
No, I think that's saying... Oh god, no, that is not.
Or the Razael.
Is that a secret rare Razael? That's going to be mine.
I need that more than anything.
I used to pray for moments like these.
And obviously, I think we didn't say, but Vic is already qualified for Worlds. He came second in Portugal, playing Grand Blue to half.
That's why Victor... Unfortunately, the VODs aren't live yet because I got sick and died. But in that order.
What a tragedy.
I am here in spirit.
But I'm back now.
I'm here.
I died,
yes, but I live.
In the anime.
No, so unfortunately the VOD should hopefully be up this week, but Vic obviously spent all of Spain casting with us. He did really well in top 8 especially. That was a really good go of his.
I see what Blaster Dark there, yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's the search from grade 2, right?
And then you can get Twin Drive. I mean, sorry. Doing a
Direct
job
+1, apologies.
Seizuri, he got the Seizuri, so he got his crest. And he just drew the crest without searching it. That's why good. He's been to Wilds and you haven't.
True.
So the main from the main, because I think I don't know how many Owl he's on, but he wouldn't want a CB for Owl here, I don't think anyways. You'll discard that. Raziel, okay.
Well, you only need the one.
You only need one, yeah. What's around a Persona ride? I'd love to see a Persona ride in Premium, though, for reals. That's the V.
My goad Ruination Dragon.
No thanks, bro. Karen, okay. It's a slightly weird attack pattern to go like, 18, 10. But because he has Twin Drive, I think it's fine. Because then, like, if he checks one on the first, there's a trigger, there's a threat of a trigger from the Blast of Dark. And then if not, he can buff the Karen, which will be 21.
That's true.
That was a heal guard, okay. Good to force it out early, though. Ooh, Vic. Oh, for real? Oh my god, he double crit?
What a god.
He two... That was two... No.
Oh, he just wants it more.
Oh my god. The anime, oh my god. I was also going to say, in regards to using that heal guard early, that's really...
stop the game, straight to jail.
It's very strong against shadows. Sorry, it's not very strong against shadows, because chain rank or guard restrict is what you're presumably playing towards. With 5 attacks.
Well, the nice thing is once, because chain rank has a guard restrict, and then you do the divine skill, but the thing with it then is like, you just go into all like the restanders that go like, no, you can't guard, you can't guard, you can't guard.
And obviously with with less G guards in the game, he's really going to struggle with that. That double crit is insane, honestly. Wow. Is that a 5 checker?
You know the crazy thing? All of these crits are shield that he can then divine skill back into the rank.
Oh, I think I'm playing this deck. This deck looks so funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
It is so funny.
I think I still have my chain rankers. Yeah.
Oxford locals about to get turned.
They ain't ready. I'm going to win my 5 packs of set 5.
I'm going to open so many Alcalibra triple res. You're not ready for this.
So you went rear guards. So you just cleared the rear guards. That's interesting.
Well, the thing is, I think at this point, like, you can't afford to be taking risks. Like, Victor's really far ahead, so I don't think he can afford to play like a fair game.
No,
I think you have to like cheese him out here, because he's on the board, right? So like his like build the board capabilities are going to be a bit
naff, yeah. I mean, if Vic doesn't have the Claret here because he hasn't done anything to search it.
Also, remember the insane thing as well is like you can go like Eldona. Eldona will sack something to draw cards, and then your chain ranker will swing, and you will do Rezail effect to then call more Eldonas down, and so you keep like drawing. Because like, you do the battle phase extension, right?
I'm playing this to Worlds. This is my deck. I don't need to buy crests. It's fine. Is he going to stay... Oh, he rode Razzle.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing, right?
The issue is the second you ride... So, yeah, because if you don't have History Strat, I think you can just ride Rezo and just play like a D-turn.
Yeah, and I think you have to,
to,
especially against this deck, because History Correction, Stride, and Nubatama. Pretty good. Like, 1 hand rip might not seem like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's relevant. And 2 protects, also pretty good.
It's pretty good. I don't think you want to bait them into something else instead if you can.
Yeah, and I think it's even because obviously he's already lost the heal, right? So he's lost a bit of defensive capability. If you can remove the if him not getting 2 protects is possible, that's also really good.
I was going to say Eldona is a grade 1 in
deck
and
what? This is awesome.
On 1 down.
But 1 damage, Eldona is CB1 to kill 2, I believe. You may want to check it.
Yeah, but technically, wait, when is Eldona grade 3 or grade 1?
Let's double check before we miss information.
It is deck control.
But it is CB1 to, yeah.
No, but what if you had a chance of like calling a Karen?
Yes, if he has a Karen, he does. Oh,
he does.
I bet he can't because he has 1 damage. So he can call 1 and 0, yeah.
Karen's right, yeah.
If he had Eldona in hand, then he could have, yeah. Look at this field, by the way. 3 in the main, Karen, full bout. So you could show me those rear guards, and this could be from like 6 years ago. And I believe you.
But if you close
your eyes. Vic is a really good player. He's checked a lot of triggers.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in today, guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you all in Cardiff.
The crest, in fairness, Shiranui has quite a lot in hand.
I just think that double crit is kind of rough.
The double crit is just incredible. Really, I mean, he damaged the crit as well, so like he's.
Oh no,
drives.
he can't divine skill it back. No.
Okay, so he's gone for the Abora. What's he going to History Stride. Okay.
I think you're just going for the protect.
I think he has to.
You got it right.
He's just kind of despite the kind of biggish hand, he's kind of far, 4 to 1 damage. He's kind of behind.
Well, but the thing is as well with Victor's deck, because it's not blue odd, you're not going to be eating the 8 attacks like blue odd. So I guess in that sense, it's going to be fewer bigger attacks. So maybe going protect 1 isn't a complete end.
Agreed. And also, it's just occurred to me, if Vivek wants to do a Claret, his own history collection turn, he's also going to kind of slow the pace of his game down.
But the trouble is then you're giving up a Sunride and you're delaying your Divine Skill by another time.
Yes, exactly. Well,
because the issue with Rezel Divine Skill is once you Divine Skill, you cannot write anything about Rezels.
Yeah, he is putting it off the time. But in a way, maybe that's fine. Vic can kind of get any more crits out of his deck in hand over the next 2 turns.
And I think there's a world where Vic just takes a couple hits here, and then immediately just... That's a heal, though.
It's a G heal as well. He likes his resource management.
I think there's a world where Vic just takes a couple of the hits here, and then literally proceeds to Persona Rides Train Ranker, kill. You just go for it.
He could do that. He has to heal to 3 though.
That's a crit. That's a Claret Sword. Yeah.
I think Vic's issue right now is his board. Obviously he can play. He's got a big hand, but his board kind of sucks. There's no force markers there. It's all 5K.
But protect markers are Persona Ride is basically a history turn.
Yeah.
Well, it's technically 1 force marker better, I guess.
Vic is just not hitting the full potential of his deck here. But I guess he did double crit in turn 2.
But I think here as well, this also frees you up to go Ildona, pop 2. Pop the Karen, then call a Karen Ildona, and then swing again, and pop the other 2. And
he could do a huge turn here. He could get.
He could draw half his deck, and then he proceeds just guard with all the crits, and then he just Divine Skill the next turn.
Back. You do need to be careful against Nubatama because the higher on damage you get if you get threatened by Mizukage and stuff.
You're seeing 2 Climate Swords, and I don't think you're seeing one.
So he's managed to turn it around a bit, but I think is that the restand? That's it.
So that's the 2023 or 2022 one. Claret or something?
I wish it was a 2023 stride.
Well, even Raging Form is right there. Sorry, Raging Ramp. My apologies.
Bandit Run is my favourite 23 stride personally. It's pretty good. 2 protect markers, big fan. So what's he going to do here? Because he hasn't strode yet. He's locked in. I'm checking his crit count, see if he wants to... If I speak, I'm in big trouble. I don't want to be in big trouble. I had to do it once. So he's not Persona riding, he is just striding with...
Another Rezo. Oh.
Two Raziels in bin. But Persona ride is looking unlikely. Definitely given up on that.
Nah, baby's gonna manifest that Vita. Let's fucking go.
Oh, imagine. That's the... Do you want to pull this stride up? Because this is a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, the phrasing on it's really, really strange. Yeah. So this is the Persona 2022's premium collection. I believe it's Dark Eagle Knight. No, okay, sure, why not? Because I know that the SPs can be a little tricky.
Oh, is it? No. Do you want me to pull it up on my phone?
One sec. So guys, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but the effect is effectively that once per turn, act, you retire 2 Ray Guards, they choose up to their 3 of their Ray Guards and retire them, and if they didn't retire 3, then at the end of a battle it attacked, you CB1, pop 2, and stand in again plus 10k. That's generally the trade-off you have here.
Okay, so he's going for the... Is he getting the restart? I think he is.
That's a crit as well, and a PG coming out. That was a crit and a PG.
Okay. Yeah, restand.
So yeah, but he also managed to clear Setsuna as well, which is pretty good.
So, he fills up his own hand, makes the opponent neg super because they use board and hand.
Because you pop 2 on your main phase, make them pop 3, and if they didn't
pop 3.
Yeah, so if they have 2, they pop 2, but if they didn't pop 3, you also gain a CB1 pop 2 restand skill.
This is fun. It's the main still. So Vic also hasn't committed anything from hand here.
Well, it's fun because all triggers go on the main, doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah. Obviously, the main herself is still kind of iffy as an attacker. But considering Vic has kept his hand the same, made his opponent lose hand, board, and go higher in damage, it seems like a fair trade-off.
First check, second check, third
Claret.
check.
Okay.
So the second check isn't phenomenal.
It's alright. I mean, Vic was God's strongest soldier in this game already, so it's fine. 4 damage is not a fun position to be against Nubatama in.
Especially when Nubatama is on GB3.
Yeah, let's see what he's
saw the
going to do.
histories,
And he
right?
has his crest up as well.
I feel like there's only one answer to do here, right?
Win it?
I feel like
How
it has
big
to
is his
be.
hand?
I feel like irrespective of size, you're winning here. Also, it's pretty healthy, but I
Is he
feel
not going to do a
his hand is okay, but I feel like you're winning here just for like all your dominations being lethal.
Yes, I think he's holding the Rennie in his hand.
Because yeah, you're GB3. Like I feel like you have to,
He
right?
hasn't used a boar. I've realised.
Something tell me actually. So Victor's entire board was grade 1s, right?
Yes.
So Setsuna would have dominated the Jigard dominated them if he could, because that would mean Victor couldn't pay the cost for the restand.
Go Hurricane. The one that steals a grade 1.
Yeah. And we didn't see that come out,
We didn't, no.
which means his hand which means there's probably quite a lot of heals. Well, but he has a Jigard.
He
We know
did
he has
G-Guard.
one.
Maybe he didn't keep that in mind.
Because that would have potentially made Victor force himself to retire his
His last attacker.
and then he would have been able to guard the angle maybe a bit easier. Wouldn't have had to stare down something else.
You see how the V Shiranui, okay,
V-Shiranui,
which is a
yeah.
good. That's a good body. It's interesting because he's playing the V version of the. I don't know what the card is called, but it finds Shiranui basically. So the fact that he's playing the V version over the D
5
version,
searcher.
yeah.
It's like hiddenly. It's like
So it starts with a K.
Because it and Murakami have the same name, just one's in English, one in Japanese. It's like the same guy.
Oh, that's so annoying.
It's the same. It's like Haragakure or something. But then the other one is just like Leaf something.
Because they're already the same.
They're the same guy. No, the same guy. Like they're literally the same guy.
But it's interesting. I mean, that small choice kind of shows us he's going for a bit more aggression than the consistency you might want.
Because I think one's a fox, one's a wolf or something, but they're like the same thing.
Both are furry.
True. Shout out to the Bird and Steel fan base.
I love Nat's tree. So he's called a Swordbreaker and a Claret. The Claret is a good body later in the game. So I can't remember how crests. We are critting. Plotmaker? My god.
In the year of our Lord.
9 years, by the way. Since it came out.
Oh my god, it is.
That's why I commentate, baby, because I have problems in my brain. He's trying to work out the numbers here because he has his crest up, obviously.
It's the same numbers you can think of, but bigger.
Got you. Easy, mate. So that's the new Dark Veil. The last G-Guard they got.
Yeah,
Can
so
you
it's
put 5 back or up to 5.
Yeah, if you put 5, it's CB1 PG.
Yeah, that's the one.
I think it gets like 5k per.
5K
if you put
every
5,
grade
and if you put
yeah.
5.
I might be able to get a Shadow Paladin Duckburst up on my phone.
I still remember trying to take this deck to a shop challenge, or that G-Guard to a shop challenge, is getting my absolute rocked it.
Yeah, which G-Guard? The Shadow one?
Yeah. We took it to a TDI shop challenge 2 years ago when they just came out. Like on release weekend, and they went horrifically for us.
That G-Guard is always such a problem for me.
Went 0 and 5.
What were you?
Every single G-Guard was put back 3, reveal top 3 of the Cold grade 1s. It was 3 triggers on
Oh my god,
bottom of the deck.
the rare girl, right? I hate that card.
Like Bronrock or something.
So many. I would use it as my first G-Guard, reveal
Shows
5
3 triggers and all back at the bottom
I'd be
of the
like,
deck.
nah. Yes, it's 5 cards, but it always works for me.
And you're like, yep, cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
we were yapping so much the game ended.
Yeah, no, it just took the damage, yeah. Unfortunately, that's just going to happen.
Yeah.
The thing with
this
the
is
Rene
Vic showing what the deck was meant to do here. So you Claret, you get your 2 force. It's a shame. I mean, I don't think. Can we pull up Vic's deck then? Is that all right? Or?
We can't really
still
pull up
can't
the
do
full.
that.
No, we can't pull up the full deck log. No.
Well, we didn't see any way to search for Claret. So I guess that's just kind of a problem that this deck may face.
Well, I think the deck isn't like that reliant on seeing Claret that it's like, okay. I think you just draw enough early game, but like if you see, you see it. If you don't, you don't.
It's
Like,
a very interesting back and forth that game, though.
It is really cool, in fact. I'm a big fan of the way this list basically manages itself.
Hey, you right?
One sec. At the moment, I think the thing is like you don't search it, but I think you just naturally kind of draw enough to where.
Yeah, I mean, he did draw. Oh, you draw and you compress in this because of the main Blast of Dark. No, Vic was a bit too good when you checked the double crit instead of the Claret and the crit, maybe.
Just that good, I guess.
Yeah. That's why he's going to Worlds.
True, he is. Can't believe you're scared of like Rene's.
What? What? How should I survive it?
Cheat.
Huh? Yeah, correct, cheat. On stream.
Are you still going?
Smart.
True. Wouldn't be the first one. But guys, in the meantime, we're going to go on a really, really quick break. We'll see you guys shortly for round 3. We'll see you guys very, very soon.